Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Always great to connect with you. And if you're new to this channel, my name is Michelle, and you can find out more information about how to connect with me further in the description box. So I do hope those of you that have been traveling with me for a while will consider subscribing, getting the notifications, and connecting with me also on Instagram. So I'm going to be tuning in to see what your next focus is and get any support and any messages from your own higher self and the spirit guides as to what's coming up for you. As always, you can skip ahead. This is soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. Now, in the general overview that I'm getting, perhaps for this week or just in general, I'm getting it's probably about the next 3 weeks. There seems to be a lot of diffused energy. If you're looking at it astrologically, you could say Neptunian energy. And so part of this reading seems like it's also going to be how to make your dreams a reality or bring more reality to what you're dreaming or what you want to do. I am feeling this kind of push-pull of wanting to move forward and wanting to move back, to something that you were doing before or that was very pleasing to you. So there is this idea of what do I need to move forward? What do I need to let go of? And also is what I'm doing getting me to where I want to go? Am I on the right path or right track, or am I doing the right steps is what I'm hearing. Some of you, I'm getting that you recently had something come out of the blue that kind of shook you or kind of threw you off or maybe you're rethinking what it is you're doing or how you're, what you're manifesting and how you're manifesting. I'm also getting to drink more water. And one of the things, I have a monthly Patreon. I do weekly videos and bi-weekly videos of messages on my Patreon, and very personalized, more individualized. And then also there's a monthly metaphysics and spiritualism salon. And one of the downloads that I was receiving from the spiritual hierarchy and the oversouls was that at this time of the awakening, which is really getting more into the body, there's a lot coming up with the body for everyone, even in the collective. Hence we have the pandemic, right? We have viruses, things that are coming up. There's issues and concerns around that, around health, healthcare, the body, what's best for the body, best foods, best supplements, best medicines, what is best for the body, lifestyle. And part of that is because there's an inner, but also an outer software or hardware, inner software, outer, we're hardware, but we're also outer software. So, kind of reassessing energetically and an up-leveling and an updating. So you may find up-leveling, updating, reassessing, assessing foods, what you're eating, what you're focused on, what you're consuming, what you're bringing in. You want to be aware not to bring in too much news or mainstream construct consciousness, especially if you're wanting to manifest and you have some goals, very strong goals. Sometimes that can pull you off by draining your energy or siphoning your energy, or it can link the mainstream fear or doubt can connect to that little kernel of doubt or fear within you, and then it amplifies. So just be very mindful of what you're drawing in and what you're consuming, okay? What you're reading, what you're watching, what you're eating, what are you consuming? Because my understanding, especially the next 15 years, there is a lot of focus on the body, the biology, the physicality of us, the physiological aspect of us. So all areas of the physical material, still the mental emotion, but there is a lot with the physicality, the tangible parts of us that need to be, for some people, strengthened, the idea of strengthening, flexibility also comes in for many people. So you may want to put some attention to that. If you're not sure of what to do or where you're going, take time to pause and post that question to your higher self. Is this the right action? Is this the right direction? What do I need to do next? And then see what comes through. Read the signs. This is a timeless reading. However, I am doing it attuning to also the energies of the present. So there is the energies of the present and also of what is unfolding. So we'll be getting a bit into the future or future self as well. All right, I'm going to tune in here. I'd love for you to tune in with me if you feel a resonance. And then after that, I'll pause the video. You can get a closer look at the cards and see which one or ones are calling you. As always, I suggest go with your intuition. The first pull could be more than one. It could be all three, or you may come back to the reading at different points to receive different messages and absorb the energy. All right, so bring your awareness into the heart-lung area of your body and breathe a little deeper, focusing on that heart-lung area of the body. And just picture a spiral of light coming in as you breathe in, drawing in a spiral of light. Some of the light is going down into the center of the body, into the lower half of the body. Some of the light is going up through the center of the body, up out through the crown. And just be aware of that, kind of what we call metaphysically the tension of the opposites, of drawing up vertically and drawing down vertically. Now the next breath in, you're going to breathe in past the crown chakra, about 1 foot to 2 feet above the crown chakra, as you release the breath consciously out through the soles of the feet, about 1 foot or 2 feet below the soles of the feet. And again, be mindful of that, like a pinwheel, a spiral of light. Now the next breath in vertically, breathing up, out through the crown chakra. As you breathe back out, feel the breath stretching now horizontally to the left and to the right. Then breathing up again vertically out through the crown chakra. And then the next breath, you're going to again breathe out and send the breath horizontally. You can picture it and you can feel it. You can feel the breath expanding. Now breathe that horizontal breath back in. And this time as you breathe out, you're going to send it down vertically out through the soles of the feet. Good. And now just with connecting back into that heart-lung area, focusing on the heart chakra, just release your breath and observe your breath. Be very conscious of your breath, this life force animating energy, the prana, the breath of life. All right, let's take a pause so you can look at the cards a bit better. Hello, Soul Light. If you chose Soul Story number 1, this is your reading. And you've got the mask. So I'm going to be doing tarot. I'm going to do other oracle cards also. But the first message that comes through with this mask, I'm getting with persona or social persona of what you show the world. And also that you are, some of you wanting to, and some of you are starting to get more comfortable in your skin, and you're starting to less censor. So you may see the mask dissolving, like the social persona, social constructs. I also feel that you're seeing other people beyond their mask. So there's a real opening for you, actually in the heart chakra. I feel like that part of what's opening for you is the ability see more below the surface and trust more. You're trusting the vibes more. You're not as much being pulled into situations or drawn to people by what they're presenting, but more by what you're feeling. And therefore also how they're following through, how you feel around them, how you feel after being with them. Now, I'm also getting that you're really under a time of deeper inner reflection, getting to this deeper knowing, because something new is coming into your life or emerging, and you can kind of feel the energy. You can feel the shift within yourself. Okay, there's definitely a shift that's happening within yourself. Okay, so we're going to look, I want to see subconsciously what's coming up for you and what is being formulated from the astral to the etheric. So through the astral body into the etheric, which is the last plane before we have the physical manifestation. So there's definitely been something hidden from you, something that you're not quite sure about. There's definitely been, it's interesting because at the beginning of this reading, you know, in the general portion, I talked about the tension of the opposites, and I definitely feel that for you. Like you're feeling like there's some kind of decision that you're going to have to make, and there is a choice, is what I'm hearing. So let's look at the situation. Wow, justice, weighing things out, the card of Libra. So you could be Libra or have prominent Libra placements, or maybe you're dealing with a Libra. But again, Libra, balancing the tension of the opposites, making sure that there's balance. And I feel before, you might have just been okay getting along or being more flexible. So people are starting to see another side of you. But it is the true you. It is you. It's not like you're, you know, it's just this part of you is coming out more. And you're showing up as the Four of Water. What you're putting out into the world is the Seven of Earth. Yeah, so you're reevaluating. You're waiting to see, okay, maybe this isn't exactly the right time. I see where I'm going. I see what's coming in. There's no need to rush. So you're really connecting into a deeper part of yourself, your own inner authority. This is what the universe is bringing you, a Queen of Earth. So it could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, but it's also bringing you fruitfulness. Now, I'm very mindful of the Seven of Earth and the Queen of Earth are facing away from each other. So you may be parting ways with someone or a situation, or you're deciding, and it's reminding me also of the mask, you're deciding to look at a person or a situation a bit differently. You're getting a different input. You might even be asking people, maybe that's even about this reading. Some of you are looking at the past, what you went through, what you came through, to see just how far you've come and to reassess. So this is a lot about reassessing for you. Okay, the Tower. Okay, so there are deep inner changes. I feel like the changes that are coming up in your life, whether belief system, idea, or external, is going to somehow free you up to go in a new direction. Yeah, Page of Water. That's why I was feeling, I chose this card, this deck, the Good Tarot for you. And here's the outcome, High Priestess. There we go again. So again, I'm very watery, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Four of Water, Page of Water, something new being birthed. This is a time for you to get in touch with the unknown, the potential, the void, to go more by feeling, trusting your feelings more. Now, this is not saying throw out logic and reason, but this is like you've got to trust the vibes. If you're getting a sense, wait, don't push for something. You need to follow that. because I feel there's deep inner change that's going on for you. Now, High Priestess also means that you're not meant to know. So let's look at how this is manifesting for you in the external. So this is more the subconscious or the dream state. This is more what the first part of this reading is going to be more through the subtle energy. So this is the etheric plane, the astral, the Akash, the spirit realm. This is what you're intuiting and what you're feeling. And this is also the higher divine order of what you're living through, which what I'm definitely seeing is a parting ways. Now, whether this is a person, a situation, a job, a way of living, it's a parting ways of the past. Reevaluating, looking at the past, and deciding to move on or have a new direction. Now, some of you are bringing some of the past with you in a new way, okay? Your wisdom, your learning, your gifts. But you might feel this is a time where you don't necessarily know what direction or what step to do. And being that the High Priestess is the last card, and the card before that, which is what you're to integrate, is the Page of Water, the Page of Cups. So using your empathetic abilities to suss things out, feel things out, there could be something of an artistic. Now, very interesting, when I started tuning in, I did get a lot with actor or art or doing something in front of a camera or people. It could even be, I don't know, TV, film, but I'm also feeling there's a live, doing something, you know, who knows? It could be YouTube live, Instagram live, it could be plays, it could be that you're in the theater, but there is something, or giving talks or something, you know, speaking engaged. There is something about a performance for some, but how you're seen, and that you're perhaps letting more of this intuitive, psychic, the feeling nature of you come through. Some people may have said that you're too sensitive, but that is you, and it's putting it together in a practical. So this could also be next steps in some kind of work that involves the occult or psychic ability, you know, intuition, things like that. Okay, you've got the Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Swords. So yeah, it's the outer circumstances, and then we've got the Five of Crystals, so that Five of Swords. So there could be stuff about doubt or fear. You should probably, if you haven't, listen to the beginning of this video. It's qualifying and clarifying the Seven of Earth. Is Ace of Swords. So this is all about decision making. You've got the Eight of Swords, Five of Swords on the material plane, and then the Ace of Swords. So there'll probably be more decisions made or more concrete information in the winter months. You will have a great idea. Now, this is interesting. The Queen of Earth, which is the Queen of Pentacles, is clarified by the Man of Worlds, which is the King of Pentacles. So this could be a couple, this could be a relationship that's coming in or going through something, and if you're wondering whether to stay together or break up, it would say right now, don't do anything, just work through it. But I more likely see this as parts of you. This is manifesting or making a reality your great idea, okay, or you're waiting for a great idea or a solution for it. So this is really about seeding those ideas, planting those seeds, nurturing them, and taking it out into the world. So taking your gifts more out into the world. Wow. Okay, this is what happened. Oh, I love soul story number one. I got it. Okay. Eight of Wands is clarifying the Tower. So what does this say? The delay is going to be over. Oh my God. And what is qualifying or clarifying the Page of Water, Page of Cups, is the High Priestess. So you're learning to bring in this other part of you, maybe in the workforce, however you're living, you're meant to bring in more of this mystical, magical, intuitive, psychic part of you. And that also has to do with some money-making idea. Now you've got the Seven of Worlds, which is the Seven of Pentacles, which you've got that twice under the High Priestess. So there is going to be a breakthrough. Things are going to pick up. There's going to be communication, overcoming misunderstanding, a new direction coming in. But there still is, let's see if we can get more clarity, there still is this waiting. Five of Pentacles. So we've got the two fives there. So there are changes, new direction. You have to budget. If you're asking about money, don't overspend, and definitely budget is what I'm hearing, okay? This is spelled out. Okay, Ace of Wands. So the energy picks up. You have the, you're going to get the funds, but you just, you know what? The step-by-step for you and what to focus on is really what's right in front of you and fleshing out your ideas more. You have to get your own clarity. You're not clear yet, and Spirit has not given you, you know, what you need to clarify, or your higher self hasn't given what you need to clarify. I almost feel like there's something very methodical that's coming up for you. And let's see, get a last, well, there it is, Two of Cups, cooperation, connecting with the higher self. Now, if it's in regards to a relationship coming in, or could be collegial, collaborative, there will be cooperation. And then we've got another Two of Pentacles. So this is always, and then the Nine of Worlds, okay, Nine of Pentacles. We're going to stop there. So you have to know that you're definitely in a process, and it's maybe one or two steps, and then there's like a plateau, or you have to reevaluate, or things seem to slow down, then they pick up again. And then it's another two steps. This is slow building that is authentic. And it's because it's also integrating some part of you that you haven't integrated before, okay? Or partially have integrated. So you're definitely learning something new. I would say that there is increase financially. It may not be all that you want yet. That's part of what your higher self is saying. It's not all that you want on an ego level, but it is building. Whatever it is that you're doing is building. It's coming together, even if you don't see it all yet. And that's also by this mask. There's something that's hidden. And I don't feel it's just in you. I feel that what's hidden is also within the situation. Chop wood. Oh my God. Soul story number one, this is it. Whatever you do, the epiphanies, the downloads, the insights, the channeled info, the fairies, the elementals you see, the higher, the guardian angel coming through, or the archangels, the spirit messages, it's still, you have to do what's in front of you. So you're having, the changes are slower, or seemingly slower, because you have to integrate them on the material plane in everyday life. So you're going to have these great experiences, and then it's like, okay, chop wood, carry water. A huge awakening, enlightenment, feeling the light that you are, and it's okay, now I have to do the dishes. Now I have to, do the bookkeeping, or now I have to clean the house, or I have to go pick up the kids, or whatever, I have to go to school. Whatever it is, the integration seems to be happening in a way that you have to integrate this part of you into the everyday living, everyday life. Now we're going to get an animal card and see what will help you with your sensitivity that's opening up for you. Whether you feel you're too sensitive, or you've been opening and you're realizing or seeing the gift that you're starting to become more attuned. Okay, we'll take, oh no, there's four. I'll take one or two. Wow, okay. It's a lot of spiritual energy coming through you. Okay, let's take this one. Ooh, lizard. Dreaming. Making your dreams a reality. Focusing on the magic, the mystery. 36-9, an ending of a particular cycle and an old way of being. Lizards, their color changes in the sun depending, you can think of like an iguana or something, or lizard in the desert. There's the brown lizard that blends in. So you may be feeling like you're blending in a lot, or you need to blend in more to get more information, but also some lizards change color. So again, there's the magic and the mystery, but it's also about grounding this magic and mystery. So grounding exercises would be great for you. Do anything that grounds you and centers you. Sometimes grounding foods are the root vegetables. If you've been eating a lot of salads, maybe have a baked potato or throw some steamed broccoli in, something that grounds. Take care too of your body, nurture your body, and make sure that you're doing things that are in balance. Okay, we're going to get a fortune card message. Sun, open your heart to the enormous growth ahead. There it is. Again, growth, spiritual growth, mental, emotional growth, the downloads that you're getting. This is all about grounding it, centering it, so that you can move forward in a very balanced way. This is about having a firmer foundation in whatever you're doing. I also feel that this, with the sun here and the sunflower, that this has a lot to do with some kind of creativity also. Creative ideas, something that you want to do or put forth, maybe to up your income or do something differently in your life. I'm also hearing expect the best, be positive, focus on the positive. Yeah, you're going to be processing some doubt, some ideas of fear, limitation, or perhaps disappointment that things haven't moved as quickly, or they moved quickly and then they slowed down. But I kind of feel that there's, again, this is a timeless reading, but if you're watching this reading around the time that I'm doing it, I would say the heat of summer, especially end of July into August, brings some kind of breakthrough. Okay. Well, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am patient in my path and process, knowing that I am manifesting what is right for me. That's it, soul story number 1. I hope this resonated. I'd love to connect with you further. Let me know how this resonates in the comments. Connect with me on Instagram, Patreon if you want to do a deeper dive. And I wish you just so much love and light, but also wisdom, that you trust your own inner knowing. And know that even if you get caught up in the details of the day, of the week, like you got to go grocery shopping, you got, what I mean, whatever it is that you have to do, that take time out from that, but that part of you is important too. All right, see you again. Hi, soul story number 2. So I checked myself, but the first thing that tuning into I got, it's all about the money. There's a lot with you with finance, creativity, manifestation. I feel a very focused energy and a lot of dedication, a strong intention about what you want to do or you're manifesting. Many of you have been manifesting something, someone. It's starting to come in, whatever it is. This idea is, you're starting to see it take shape and form. Now, it's interesting you got Kairos, which is beyond time. It's more about timing. And Kairos can be a little bit in, like, things taking a long time or things happening in a flash, It's about the timing of things. So what I'm getting from you is that, you've got spirit guides that are working with you. Some of you are doing things on a group level, working through with a group soul or ascended masters. Could be family members on the other side. Many of you are very in touch with your higher self. And the message is, you've got to focus more on the timing. A lot of what you've done, yes, some things are taking time, a certain amount of time, But for the most part, it's all about the timing and connecting with other people within this timing. Okay, so there's a lot to do with connection for you. Connecting with other people, the right people that can help you, that can support you, the right people that are meant to be in your life. So there's a lot about destiny that's at play. So let's look and see. We're going to use the Voyager deck, because I'm getting a lot with the 3D reality, living and manifesting through the 5D and above to the reality of form, which is 5D. So living from a higher dimensional perspective in your everyday life. A lot of you have some major manifestations that are going to be happening or coming through, some goals that you're going to be meeting or achieving. And for a lot of you, this has to do, I'm getting, with money or finance. So there's definitely increase in money, finance, opportunity. A lot on the, again, the 3D level of reality, but you're living it differently. So let's say the situation, wow, is the Hierophant. So you're learning something new. You've also come here to teach. Many of you are teachers, spiritual teachers. This is also Taurus. So you could have Taurus in your chart prominently or be dealing with a Taurus. But Taurus also has to do with perseverance, patience. This is also, see, I'm getting wisdom. I'm getting you're living life differently. So even if you're focused a lot on finance or prosperity or success or money, you're doing it from this higher vibrational perspective, that you want to live abundantly, you want to live prosperously, you want to live, some of you, financial freedom, financial security, however you want to look at it. There is a vision, and this vision is out of time. So the goals that you have right now are part of your destiny. It's out of time. It's in timing. A lot of you could have dreams or visions or daydreams of other places, other lands. You've either started meeting people from there or you're going to be meeting people. Trust the signs. Read the signs. Pay attention to the signs that you see, the symbols, the movies that you're drawn to, the people you're drawn to. Pay attention. Well, Sage of Cups, the regenerator. This is how you're showing up. So there's a very ancient, tribal, instinctive aspect to you that's very connected to the earth. Water could be very important too. Being near water, you may find yourself wanting to walk along the beach or drinking a lot of water, or being by rainbows. You're going to see some rainbows. That's for some of you. By a lake. This is a regeneration of you and your life and your purpose. I'm getting, wow, look at this. This is what you're putting out there, the Lovers. So this is again about connection, about connecting with others that can be supportive of you. This is also about, okay, this could be Gemini energy, Sage of Cups. It's a bit a higher octave even of the King of Cups. Brings in a lot of wisdom and life experience or other dimensional or past life wisdom. And also being an expert in a certain field. So probably you're going to be seen more for that. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. We've got Taurus, we've got Gemini. So that's what you're putting out into the world, that you want this connection, you want to collaborate. You're also putting out a very balanced energy of you, a very masculine, feminine, very balanced. You're not overly reaching, you're not overly pulling back, you're not trying to make things happen. You just have the right amount, what we call applied action. So the energy to the action, you're putting the right amount of energy into the action that you're taking. Okay, the Nine of Crystals, narrowness. This is what's coming back. This is what's in your environment. This is what the universe wants you to look at. So the ability to get too anxious in your life, or be around people that are very anxious, maybe asking you a lot of questions, pulling on your energy, or people that you're trying to move away from an over focus on what brings fear, what you can't control. So there may be issues in your environment that you need to handle. Now, is that your mental environment? Is that your house, your home, your apartment? Is that the neighborhood? Is that the people that are around you? Someone around you could have a lot of anxiety, or you could have a lot of anxiety and not necessarily know what to do with the energy. We're going to see what that is. Okay, player, child of worlds. So child of pentacles. So this is what you need to do. Oh, okay, I get it. So story number 2, you have all this wisdom and knowledge, life experience. You could be also chronologically older or perceived to be older. So you've had a lot of life experience, maybe a lot of spiritual growth, maybe a lot of workshops, maybe, went to school, maybe you have advanced degrees, or maybe you've done a lot of meditation, a lot of inner work, growth work. You've done a lot. Now, even if you are chronologically younger, like a younger age, you're coming in with a certain wisdom. So certain things you just, I know that. No, that doesn't interest me. So what the thing is, the message, the learning lesson for you is right now to draw in more of what you want is don't be narrow-minded, or don't be so narrow-minded. Don't be stuck in a fixed mindset. You need to play, you need to explore. Even if you think, oh, I don't need to do that, or I've already done that, I studied that, or I did that, I know that, then just let yourself voice that, and then just say, oh, tell me about that, or what is that about, or let me read that. So you're being asked to be more open-minded and to widen your interest, widen your experience. Then we've got the 2 of crystals, equanimity, coming in. That's what you have to focus on, the balance. Sometimes you can cut off or pull back because there's a perception that it's something that you already know, or you don't need to know, or you don't want to do, or you're not interested. So there could be this cutting off or pulling back. Meditation could be key for you at this time right now, really or just breath work where you're getting out of the head, like not to overthink. And then 6 of Wands, trust. It's also faith, success. So even though it seems like you might be repeating something or have to go through something that you've already been through, or you're around someone that might seem, or people that may seem less aware, less evolved, or let's say they perhaps haven't done as much as you, there is benefit. So now we're going to clarify the Psychic Tarot. Ooh, financial material changes is on the Hierophant. So 2 5s here. Let the lessons of the past, you've been here before, you've done this before, you've had ups, you've had downs. Use your wisdom during this time. That's the focus, is that I know this will change. If you're in the down cycle, it's going to come up. If you've had a high cycle, things are going to balance out. You're not going to go all the way down again, but there is this leveling off. That's the equanimity. The message is to play more with life. Okay, you've got the Lovers twice. You've got harmony. You've got 6. This is qualifying that Sage of Cups. So if this is about bringing a person in or manifesting someone, you are. But you're also showing up as the Lovers, Gemini energy. So you could have strong Gemini placement or predominant Gemini placement. But that's also the energy that you're putting out in the world. So I feel like you're not needing anything. You're not coming from a needy place, whether it's about a job or career change or about a relationship. You're not needy. You're not what we call dependent personality, or what in pop psychology they call codependent. You're not dependent. You've healed. You've gone through a lot. there's this perfect harmony within yourself, and that's what you're putting out into the world. Yeah, the sacral chakra. If you worked a lot on the sacral chakra, so your creativity. A lot of you are ready for a relationship, and you're ready for a full relationship with sexual union that also matches you on a soul level. You want a deep connection. Whatever you're doing, you want, and there's the authority. So you are putting it out that you are the authority in your own life. And I feel like many of you could be business owners or work for yourself, maybe consultants, work freelance, maybe you're doing a lot online. Whatever it is, you are your own authority in your life. And you've tried things out enough that you're like, okay, I know what works for me. And that's great, Spirit is saying. But still be open and be playful. Let's clarify this Nine of Swords. Wow, hope. I see here, I don't know if you're going to be able to see in the camera because I'm doing this video kind of at night. And so I've got the lights on bright. But there is an X here. And this X is reminding me of Gibu in the runes, which means a gift. It also means a commitment or a confirmation of something. So some of you could be receiving a gift that helps you a lot in your life, or it could be a promise of a better future. It could be a gift of money. It could be a gift of support or help. It could be for a gift of the universe. Whatever it is, it brings a lot of hope. So out of this kind of anxiety or not sure if what you're doing is helping, it is helping. And this hope, hope springs eternal. You're going to be a lot more hopeful because you've kind of been in this Kairos, you've been in this in-between time. Like there's no, like you're on the soul's time, or spirit's time. You're in your soul's timing and in divine right timing. You're in your soul's unfolding. That's what we call it, the unfolding. There is no time for unfolding. There is no 3D time for unfolding, the spirit realm and soul operates outside of like the Saturn constriction until it starts integrating into the 3D reality of the earth. Disruption. Okay, so that's the Tower, and that's play. So you definitely need to disrupt your routine. Do something differently. Or do something different. Do it differently. Do something differently. Don't get stuck in a rut. That's your biggest thing right now that's blocking. You see these two cards. Is the rut. So the base chakra is clarifying the Two of Swords. And we've got the emotional loss. Okay. So a lot of the issues that have happened, and that's coming under the material financial changes, which could also be the Five of Pentacles, and then you've got the Hierophant. So you've had to learn a lot about loss this lifetime. Your soul has decided to start anew or fresh, and it's thrown you off in the root chakra, the base chakra, your stability in life. So you're dealing with emotional loss, and you're seeing that after loss, life does move on. So I do feel like many of you that have been dealing with loss, whatever type of loss, some of you could even be betrayal, but I feel that there's been a lot taken, and you've been regrouping and rebuilding. And so you're not going back to where you were. Whatever happened, that's not coming up. And there's your destiny. Come on, this rounds it out. Wheel of Fortune, destiny. You're on your path to destiny. You're on your soul's destiny. That's what this reading is about for you. You are in your soul's destiny, divine right timing. Kairos. You can't push it this time. Use the eye to clearly see. The eye of Horus. Metaphysically, we call it look beyond the physical eyes. Use the eyes that are beyond the physical eyes, the third eye. So meditating on their third eye, as well as the base chakra and heart chakra, would be very helpful for you. But you are definitely on your path to destiny. And there is a lot unfolding, which opens up the heart chakra. There we go. Look at that. Healing from the heart. And then we've got new beginnings, the Fool. So whatever it is you're wanting to draw in, soul story number 2, you are drawing it in. It's in divine timing. It's in your soul's unfolding, the soul timing, divine right timing, spirit soul timing. Whatever it is that you're drawing is also going to really activate the heart chakra. This could be a fulfilling life, new career, new job, new direction, relationship. The biggest thing I'm hearing from Spirit that Spirit wants you to know is your energy is so different. You've healed so much and you have so much awareness. You're putting this beautiful energy out into the world, this very light, healing. You can be firm, it's not about, yes, you can get angry, you have ups and downs, but you're putting out this very whole energy. We're going to look at the animal medicine that reflects where you're at. See if we have a message from a spirit animal. Oh, that just flew out. Ooh, blue heron. So heron can be on their own. It's 45-9, ending a cycle. So a new cycle, a new beginning. You've completed a cycle. I'm going to say, did you complete a cycle? I feel like you're completing. No, you completed a cycle. That's what your guides also want you to know, the healing guides that are around you. So like a heron can be on their own, but they can also be around other people. This is a lot about independence. So you've come here on the soul level to learn a lot about independence or being independent, to let the independent side of you be expressed this lifetime. But that doesn't mean that you don't want relationship or to be in relationship or to be around friends or colleagues or family. But now you're doing it in your own way. I do feel many of you, this is about a very, very powerful, sacred, strong relationship or some kind of commitment. There's some kind of gift in all this chaos, all this waiting, all this no time, no zone, timing. There is a gift. Oh, mending your heart. This could be about mending a relationship. There could be a relationship where someone comes back. You're going to, again, because of this 9 cycle, you've either ended this cycle, so there could be people coming back from the past to say, hi, how are you, reconnect, or I'm moving, I'm leaving, I just got married, or I'm going here, whatever it is, this kind of wrapping up the cycle. Oh, I thought it was 2 cards. The fates, see, you're on your fates. This is destiny. This is destiny. Fate, destiny. You're not off path. This is you don't have control right now. The ego part of you does not have control. This is your soul saying, this is over. You're starting a whole new cycle. And the thing for you is just to respond to what comes up. Go play, go explore, meet new people, read different books, I don't know, movies, films, whatever, TV, whatever it is. Just be open to new influences. And we got one more card for you, since one came out. New life, there it is. New beginnings, new life, and destiny. I think some of you have changed so much you don't even realize it. You might be in the same environment for the now, but a lot of you are going to be moving. It's new life. Let's take a fortune reading card. Yeah, there's a gift from God, universe, a part of your destiny. For some of you, there could be 2 paths. You're going to make a decision about a move or a job change, some kind of decision. Could be decisions in relationship, but you're making the right decision. You don't even have to doubt. Will I be able to make the right decision? How will I know what to do? You will know. You are on your path to destiny. This is about new beginnings. Oh, wow, look at this. It's screaming at you, soul story number 2, goals. Your progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. It's also financial, abundant. It's what it is, it's in God's hands. It's in timing. It's of your higher self, your soul. You see, you've done enough that you're no longer having to push from the ego. I feel this is just a confirmation for you being on the right track, right path, and that all your goals will be achieved. Whatever it is that you want, whatever you're focused on, it's there etherically. It's starting to manifest the denser physical reality. You're starting to see the signs of it. You just have to trust. That's that Six of Wands. You just have to trust. So whatever it is you're focused on, there's victory. So just trust. The outcome is assured. There's no way that it's not going to be a positive outcome, not with these cards and not what I'm getting psychically and also what I'm channeling. You know, I'm doing all of it. The cards, channeling, psychic, it's all there. It's new life, your fates, path to destiny. So you might feel like your path has been very narrow or you can't deviate. It's because you're out of time. You're in timing. Divine right timing, the divine timing to be on the right path for you. Well, your Soul Insights mantra is, I am on the right path and all is unfolding for me in divine right timing. And for some of you, a positive outcome is assured. I can now trust that a positive outcome is now assured and the manifestation of my dreams and goals assured. Soul story number 2, it's there. It's there. It's all there. Whatever it is that you're wanting, this is a general reading, so personal to you, it's happening. You're out of the old cycle. You're in the new cycle, the new beginning. All right. Congratulations. You absolutely deserve this and more. Trust yourself. Trust your path. Trust your higher self, your soul that is guiding you. And go explore. Have some fun. Hello, soul story number 3. So I'm connecting in with your energy. I heard I'm not sure, but I want to do it anyway. So there could be a little bit of doubt of a decision you're making or a path or something, but you're not sure if you really want to do it or going to follow through on it, but you want to try it. And Spirit is saying, yes, try it. It's time to break out of a mold. Now, you've got the shaman here. And yes, I get a mystical kind of quality with you. Some of you could be shamans or studied or more metaphysical or spiritually focused or on a spiritual path. Definitely if you're watching this video. But I'm also getting, this is choices. I don't know, I'm seeing this hand here. You've got the snake. You've got these skulls. There's a looks like a coin, a bottle, orbs, stars, a diamond. I feel that the time of you overly thinking and focusing on what you want to do is either ending or over. And you have a lot of choice in the mystical, magical aspect of life. So some things may not make sense to you. Why am I doing this? Is that a waste of time? Or why am I interested in this? Or why am I doing this? And it's because your own higher self is trying to connect more with you. Now, you are the higher self. That's the higher vibrational aspect of you. That you connect to your soul through this higher vibrational aspect. So I feel like there's a lot that's happening for you with the soul alignment. It's also a lot with choice and trusting your choices. Okay, that card is really speaking to me about choice and trusting your choices. Okay, we're going to look at through the Voyager Tarot, and then we're going to clarify with the Psychic Tarot. Okay, so the world is opening up to you somehow, or you're opening up to more possibilities. You need to allow yourself more choice. I do feel some of you, it's interesting if you have some kind of celebration coming up, and also birthday I'm hearing. Could be wedding anniversary, but there is also some jewelry that's going to be got by you or for you also. It might be something that you see. I'm also getting a lot to do with travel. Mexico, Mazatlan, could be Washington, Spokane, Washington, London, Italy, Greece. I'm getting the Mediterranean, Spain, Greece, Italy. There's travel for somebody's anniversary or birthday or getting married. And for some of you, you may not be traveling, but you're planning the travels. A lot of you are traveling. It could also be within the States. I'm just getting a lot of travel. There's so much, because now that I'm opening up, I'm seeing Grand Canyon, I'm seeing Arizona, I'm seeing mountain area, I'm seeing someplace by a pool, like a resort. I'm also seeing New Zealand's and people in Germany. So I'm just seeing a lot of people traveling. You've got Two of Wands, purity. Well, you're looking. So a lot of you, this window, you're looking at possibilities. So this reading for you is a lot about possibilities, opportunities, openings, choices. Pick more than one thing is what your higher self is saying. Okay, Three of Crystals, creativity. This is also Three of Swords. That's how you're showing up. Some of you, you're afraid to make a mistake. There is no mistake to be made, is what I'm hearing. You're afraid you're going to choose the wrong thing, a wrong thing again. See what you're putting out into the world. The universe, so changes. That you want a bigger life. You want to experience more in your life. A lot of Pluto, transformative energy here. Uranus, Pluto. Scorpio I'm getting also. Some of you have been kind of in a Neptunian or Piscean fog, and you're wondering, is what I'm dreaming about or thinking about, is that just a pipe dream? Is that not a reality? Some of you are getting over some kind of heartache, pain, separation, and you're putting that energy into yourself again and into your work. It's what the universe is bringing you. Two of Worlds, reflection, but Two of Pentacles, saying to balance out the mental and the emotional, the physical and the emotional. Balance out your life. You're going to have some time for reflection, even that's shown by the window here. It's time to look around and either make some decisions or try some things new, okay? I don't even care, new food, new something. This is about trying something new. Okay, this is what's kind of stopping or blocking you, is the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Stubborn. You could be a bit stubborn. You could be not letting go, or not, or there's a fear of repeating the past and hurting yourself or hurting someone else by your choices. This is also saying you need to trust yourself and connect to your higher self before you make decisions. But your higher self is guiding you to try new things. Your soul wants to try new things. And look at this, Child of Worlds, player. That's what you need to do. You need to play. Connecting. Some of you are, oh wow, it's right under the Three of Swords. This could be childhood wounding about children or a child. Some of you, there's a regret about children or a child. But this is about your vulnerability, about being vulnerable again in the world, kind of open like a child. So you grew up pretty quickly is what I'm hearing, or you had to do a lot, perhaps you have a lot of obligations or responsibilities, or you did. And so this is now like, okay, I did this responsibility, I've done this obligation. Or even if you currently have responsibilities and obligations, it's like, don't be weighed down, don't be burdened by the world. Take that weight off your shoulders, take the weight off your body, loosen up, lighten up by doing things that are much more appealing or joyful. Get the body moving, get the energy moving You're going to feel better. You're going to do better. Okay, Six of Crystals, which is Six of Swords. Right under, so that's again the travel. That's right under the universe. Some of you, wherever you live, you could be going someplace where it's foreign, or you're foreign, or foreign land, or something that's different to you, culturally different. Could be different languages. And then you've got the Death card. Transformation. Definitely got a lot of Pluto energy in this reading. So I'm getting that there's a lot with transforming your life and getting over the fear of the past, or past mistakes, or past experiences. And you probably right now, a lot is coming up for you of family of origin stuff, maybe ancestral stuff, family generational transmission, family, early childhood, or even puberty, stuff. There could be just a lot of stuff coming up for you to move through, to kind of make peace with it and move on. It's your energy is also going to be picking up, is what I'm hearing. Got the Ace of Wands there, and then you've got recognition, reward, Three of Pentacles. This is working with someone, so an idea coming in, and then spiritual union, Two of Cups. So this could be highlight on relationships. So you have to trust yourself again. Some of you are like wanting to get back in relationship, but you're like, oh, I don't know. You're remembering the wounding. I definitely see choices in relationship, opportunity, business choice, passion coming back up, inspired action, feeling more inspired, working on some kind of project, and you're going to have help, you're going to have support. You're going to have help, you're going to have support in your projects. So some of you have overgiven, or you've been there for others, and then when you really need someone, they're not there for you, or you feel that they haven't been there, or they're not. That's changing. So we're going to clarify here. Well, 13, death, transformation. So I want to see, what is this transformation for soul story number 3? What is going on? So the situation, the waiting game, Two of Pentacles. So you've got Two Pentacles twice. Waiting for your ships to come in. That's also Three of Pentacles. You're waiting for the bigger manifestations. Look at it's growing there. It's like the roots. Things are taking time. They're taking their root. But I definitely hear from your higher self that doesn't mean that your higher self is saying, we can't do some fun things while we're waiting. There's a way to wait. See Spirit's message about you. Temptation, the devil, that Three of Swords. The one thing I would say is just be aware of, are you doing certain things, eating certain things to not feel the pain or feel what's coming up, because you may not be able to understand what's coming up or make sense of it. It's kind of raw feeling and emotion that's being released. It's raw energy to connect in with your passion and purpose. So your passion, your inspiration, which connects you to your purpose. Wow, Six of Swords underneath the universe, and underneath the Six of Swords is the Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Swords in the Voyager. So definitely a lot of travel, moving on, getting clearer. So things are moving. If you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, things are moving. Trusting your intuition. You've got the High Priestess here. Pisces energy. You've got Pisces energy, Taurus energy. You've got the High Priestess, and you've got the Hierophant. So there is a lot about your intuition, perhaps psychic ability, the ability to channel with the Hierophant. Perhaps following astrology, the moon cycles, or numerology. You're using some form of assistance, some kind of system to help you, maybe even Tree of Life, got here, or I Ching. Then you've got the 5, so you've got 2 5s, the 5 from the Hierophant, and 5 of Wands. So you just, even though you're you just have to persevere. Soul story number 3, that's it. You just have to persevere. You're doing the steps, and then you've got another 5, conflict, defeat. Some of you feel that if you are playing or even meeting friends or just, I don't know, watching films or movies or whatever, that you're slacking. So there's a lot of negative self-talk that you need to work on, some of you. And then you get into doubt and fear. Or you're looking around and seeing, I'm not that far, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Why am I not doing this? Well, you can't, it's not good to work 24/7. Your spirit team is saying you need to bring balance in with these 2s. The number 2, the numbers 222, that number sequence could be very helpful to you and guiding you. 4 2s you've got here. So a lot with 2222. So a lot with cooperation, 2 4 6 8. It's a lot of work. You're doing a lot of work, a lot of hard work, but it's starting to pay off. You may not see it totally, but it is. And then the throat chakra. I do feel speaking, writing, teaching, especially with that Hierophant there. You're doing multiple things, soul story number 3, and you're meant to. That's the thing. You're meant to. So this is, you know, let's see what the change is. Mental conflict. You've got another 2 here. 10. It makes it a 10. 2 4 6 8 10. New beginnings. Ending of a cycle. So as the mental conflict clears, perhaps through meditation or processing or just a pattern interrupt, a healthy distraction, you start seeing the changes. Let's see. 8, emotional withdrawal, moving on. What are you moving on from? And material and spiritual prosperity. 6 of Pentacles. So this is not yet kind of get rich fast, but if you're asking about prosperity, this does show income, like you working, you doing something or saving, and things are growing, things are accruing. You're starting to draw in support or a team to help you. Some of you that are working at a certain job or position in a company, you have felt that you haven't been seen or you haven't been as supported. That's going to be changing. So there is this transformative energy around you, more because of how you're viewing yourself, how you're looking at yourself. What's really going to help you, though, help your focus and help you with what you're drawing in and manifesting, is to open up more to the possibilities and to try new things. Don't overly focus on 1 or 2 things. You never know who, just going somewhere that's just kind of interesting or fun. You never know who you're going to meet, or it's just going to shift the energy. Your spirit team really wants you to shift the energy. Wow, chop wood, carry water. So a lot of you, this has been a routine. You're kind of bored with your routine. 2C. So things like meditation, breath work, working with the subconscious could be very helpful. Even visiting the sea, just expanding your horizon, just expanding how you view things in the world. And be flexible, that's it. So there could be a lot of routine, there could be a lot of humdrum stuff that you have to do. But then around that, you're being asked to change it up somehow, do things a bit differently, have a bit of a different focus, allow more influences in your life. Don't just stay locked in a certain way of doing things or looking at things. Be flexible. Now that's flexibility with your body. Is it stretching? Is it yoga? Is it Pilates? Whatever it is. But be flexible also in your mindset, because anything that is too restricting or too limiting in your thoughts you're going to feel that in your body, and you're going to feel that in the energy of your life around you. All right, so we're going to look at an animal card, see what the spirit animal is, or animal spirit. Woo! Woo, jaguar. Wow, pounce on that idea. And dolphin, but look at that. Dolphin, trusting the timing, using your intuition, your sonar, noting that you're putting a signal out that's coming back. And also, dolphins can be on their own, but they also partner, or they travel in a pod, right? A dolphin pod. 40, that's your stability or foundation, is the trusting the vibes of a situation and your vibes. If you feel tired, take a nap, take a break, go to sleep earlier, catch up on your sleep, catch up on your downtime. And then Jaguar, 51, 6. This has a lot to do with focus, also surprises or things that come up. If they're perceived negatively, you're able to handle them or move through them. It's also about trusting, again, the subconscious, what happens in the night. It's also about leadership qualities, the ability to make decisions in a timely manner. Okay, so there's something for you about time. It's about time, but also something can come up that you have to decide in a timely manner. So it could be a deadline. You have to make a decision about something. Some of you, should I move, or I moved, or I'm going to sign the lease. Okay, this came out. 2 of these are coming out for you. Wow, what did I say about work and cooperation? Proposal, a romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Yeah, you got to trust that it's all coming into fruition. But I definitely feel cooperation. I feel a proposal. Some of you, yes, it's romantic. You know, it's kind of centered on love. For many of you, there's a new, and it could be both, proposal and a business opportunity. And then you've got goals. Progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. So one of the things I feel for you is if you feel like you're doing things that are not productive, they actually are productive. If you feel like I shouldn't spend time on this or spend money on this, what's this good for? Well, if it makes you feel good, you know, I'm not saying break your bank, you know, and overspend, but I'm saying there's certain things that you need to get, maybe for your business or for yourself or your own enjoyment, that is actually going to enhance. And those kinds of things, it's a good, it's looking like it's a good idea to do, because you're going to feel better, or it's going to help you. It's updating or up-leveling maybe it's business equipment, electronic equipment, could be clothing. I don't know what, but it shows that you're coming into a more prosperous time. But you're also coming into a time of being recognized more, seen more. So whether that's on a one-to-one basis, maybe more people around you, friends, more social activities, social engagements, or it could be business, or you're teaching more, or you're given a raise, or you're recognized more. Something is having to up-level in your life that has to do with how you look and how you present yourself. So I would say really be open for anything, and that's the Jaguar. It's be open for anything also. Definitely a business opportunity, proposal, some opportunity, recognition, cooperation, more people helping you. You could hire someone, or maybe you're working with someone through trade, or they're helping you, you're helping them. All I know is there is this up-leveling, but you have choice, and you need to experience more and allow yourself more choice. Okay. All right, your soul insight's mantra is, I allow myself the power of choice. I know that this is one of the ways that my soul experiences and expresses life, is through the choices I make. See, your soul wants to do more, which is you. Wants to experience more. Somehow I think life got a little more limited or narrowed down, and this is about opening things up. All right, I just wish you so much love, light, wisdom, but really for you, I wish you the confidence and fun in opening up, because as you open up more, you're going to have fun and you're going to be more confident in your choices, and you're going to allow yourself to experience more. And that's a big part of what we're here on the soul path. You know, we come to earth, we incarnate for soul experience and soul expression. All right, Radiant Soul Light, take good care and keep shining bright.